video. Today we're talking about social facilitation. Have you ever wondered why you do things like better in front of other people, but other things you do worse? That's because of social facilitation. And it's a tendency of doing easier things, like easier when people are watching, and harder things you do worse when people are watching.
Our hypothesis is that if we perform simple tasks in front of other people, then we will perform better, and if we perform hard tasks in front of other people, then we will perform worse. Like for the easy tasks, like simple math problems, and the harder test is going to be playing geometry dash.
Our data will be collected through an experiment in which that they will be timed and observed versus doing it alone. And this is like a quantitative data study, not a case study.
Do you consent to being recorded?
Yes.
Okay. So in our experiment, we're gonna have you go through like 4 experiments. 2 of them are gonna be like kind of the same thing. We're gonna have you do an easy experiment and like a hard one, and then like one for each of those. You're gonna be like by yourself. The other ones you're gonna be observed. Is that okay? Mm-hmm. Okay. And we're gonna get time from this. We're just gonna time. Okay. Okay.
Oh, stop. Okay. Alles klar, wir machen. Alles klar, wir machen. Los, Facilitation. Alles klar.
Okay, nice.
Okay. Do I have your consent?
Yes.
We are going to collect data from both of these experiments. First, you will complete a multiplication test. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Your time has begun.
Do I start?
Yes.
That's just a video like 4.
This is really hard. Yeah.
Say something.
Bro, GD, sorry, bro. Shoot! I died! Shoot! Pull your teammate. Michael Jordan.
Jose, my manager and I. So first, he will perform the simple math without us looking, and we'll time him. And then we'll see how he does with us looking. Your consent to be recorded?
Yes, you have my consent.
Great. Jose, you are free to begin now. And let's know when you're done. He's finished. Now he'll perform the math with the pressure of all of us looking at him.
Okay, so again,
And now he's complete. Now he'll perform the more difficult task, playing Geometry Dash with us watching him.
To conclude, our evidence supports our hypothesis that those doing an easier task would perform better when being watched, and those doing more challenging tasks would perform worse when being watched, which supports our social facilitation. And as you can see in our visual aid, Miss Whitmer, she was able to perform quicker on the math when being watched versus when she was alone. In the Geometry Dash, it's the opposite. She was able to last longer in the level versus not when she was being watched, because when she was being watched, she died quicker. And you can see the same thing here with Sebastian's results in both, and Jose's results are less strong, but they still show a slight difference. And this connects to naturalistic observation because we were basically like changing the environment they were in and just watching them. Some limiting factors we had, one example is Sebastian. Since he was pretty terrible at Geometry Dash, we had to make the level a lot easier so he could do it. So that definitely made it a little bit different. And another example is Jose. He was also pretty bad at Geometry Dash. So someone who doesn't really know how to play the game, the results wouldn't really show as much because they would do bad whether we watched them or not. And this could apply to the real world or like the life of a high school student, because if a student is taking like or doing something easy like a sport that they've practiced or like an easier assignment, they could perform quicker or more efficiently when being watched. But versus a student who is in a very challenging class or doing something very hard like for a test or something, if the teacher's like watching them or people are watching them, it could put pressure and cause them to overthink and mess up. To conclude, thank you for listening, and I think that's it.